So right here, we have the palette, and I swatched it last night, and I have to say, I was disappointed in the shimmer shades. I really wish that they were foils, and when I swatched them on my arm, I had to go over it like 4 or 5 times, and it still wasn't really getting the pigmentation that I would prefer in a palette. And then this next shade is called Kind of Classy, and you can barely see it on my arm. It is called Romance. Very, very, like, got a lot of fallout, and here it is. So, I mean, not super pigmented. Like, I feel if they were foils shadows, she could have really knocked it out of the park with this. Like, that pigmentation is way better than this type of pigmentation. I'm not really sure what the deal is with the shimmer shades, because if those shimmer shades were foiled, it could potentially have been one of the best palettes for 2019. But the fact that these shimmer shades are just missing that extra pigment, it's a little disappointing for me, because I like I said, I feel like this could have been a really good palette. No, but really though, I can't wait for the day that Kylie comes out with foiled shadows, because I feel like if this had foiled shadows in it, I would be singing a good song. That's interesting. The swatch is definitely more pigmented than it on my eyes. It definitely, like, let me swatch it again. It's almost there, but you definitely have to build it up more on the eye. I really need to build up the pigmentation more. This is my 4th time going over these shadows, just so everybody knows, and I've been blending for exactly 3 minutes on the dot, but I'm still not like ecstatic over the way it looks. It could be more pigmented for sure. It could be. And I'm gonna do the other eye not wetting my brush so that we can see a difference, you know what I mean? Okay, and here is, yeah, see, look at that difference. That's crazy. See, this is like the eyeshadow in its true form, because you really shouldn't have to, wow, even going over it a second time, it's still not as pigmented. Like, it's very dull. If this was a foiled shadow, it could be like, bam! Like, I wouldn't even recommend this. Like, what good is it if only like half of the shades are worth it? And because I'm disappointed with it, like, the shimmer shades should have had a little bit extra TLC for sure. And I don't feel comfortable recommending a palette where like only half of it works, or half of it is like pigmented. And even the way that the mattes blended out, I'm not like that ecstatic over it. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not ecstatic over this palette.
Put your hand